This is Covert Agent Ravage, and you are watching another Malwave Transformers review.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the third day of Colossus week. Now, of course, every Bruticus that's ever lived has had the hothead. Has had the one character in the whole group who is only there to destroy. This character, in my opinion, is what gives Bruticus his complete and utter lack of regard for any other life aside from his own. And his incredible strength as well. Similarly to how all the Technobots combine their intelligence to make Computron the most powerful, most intelligent robot ever. But I digress. I'm sure all of you know exactly who I'm speaking of. So today, it's time for the video review of Revenge of the Fallen Brawl. Now, of course, we all know in the first movie there was a brawl. Not much different. Not straying too far from that, we have a green tank for Revenge of the Fallen with a huge orange thing on the top. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but just remove that, set that aside for now. Again, this is okay as a tank mode, but thighs, arms, clearly arms and hands. It'd be like a car with the passenger's arms just hanging out the side, and it'd be like, who? Oh, it's okay. I don't think that car's. And you'd have that one idiot who goes, "Oh my God, that car's driving itself." But anyways, the one thing that is good about this gun, about this tank mode, is while it does sort of roll, the turrets on the top, which I kind of like to think of as anti-flak cannons, move up and down. If on the ball joint or on their own little pivot joint, and the whole turret does rotate on a sort of a single ratchet joint, where it only ratchets to about here, and then the rest is just a swivel. You know, I do like it. It's just, it's sort of, it is a little better than Vortex, as there are less parts, and also I just like the little thing on the front where it's 1MJ9 Brawl. But anyways, for vehicle mode, I will score Brawl at 20. Again, it's a little better than Vortex. There are less robot parts exposed, and I say less with a grain of salt, of course, because you still have this. You still have this part, and you have this part here underneath, but it's still not bad. So it's time for the transformation sequence. Here we have Revenge of the Fallen Brawl in robot mode. The only thing about filming these scouts is you have to zoom in after you say that. So yeah, this is Brawl in robot mode. Not much else I can say. It's Brawl in robot mode. And he has nice little, again, a nice little head sculpt. I'm not sure if you can kind of see it. I'll just kind of... Hey, it decided to focus this time. Amazing. Now, it's a very nice little head sculpt. He's got little exhaust pipes on his sides, which I kind of consider machine guns. And my ass went off camera. Nice. But anyways, for articulation, 300... Whoa! Come on, camera. 360-degree head rotation. His ball jointed elbows, ball jointed shoulders and elbows. Hands are again limited. His waist, again, 360 degrees of rotation. Again, you have ball jointed thighs. Again, you have ball jointed knees. And here you have have a small amount. So, for Brawl, I will give an articulation score of 21. Now, I'm sure all of you are wondering, but it's the exact same articulation as Vortex. Well, that is true. However, some of the joints are a little limited in some spots. Actually, I don't know why I scored it at 21. It should be 23. I'll just take a giant red marker and just scratch out the score. So I will revise my score. Brawl gets 23. Now for Gimmick, again, I'm going to have to score at a 17. Brawl is one of those Energon combiners that are basically becomes an armor and a foot. Most notably, he becomes a foot using this thing, which, as you can tell, it's got these little indentations here for the front of Brawl's vehicle mode. And this becomes a giant foot. But this also, becomes a gun. It looks more like a tuning. Looks more like a tuning fork on steroids. Again, unfortunately, this is kind of useless. Doesn't even look like a really good gun. So unfortunately, he does lose some points for that. But again, fun factor. Fun factor is where these guys make it up. Now, I'm sure all of you are wondering, but why aren't you mentioning the Cyberkey gimmick? Or why aren't you mentioning the Energon Star gimmick? Trust me, the less I say about the Energon Star gimmick, the better, okay? You don't want to know about the Energon Star. They do nothing. There. Are you happy now? But anyways, fun factor. Fun factor gets 22. Again, Brawl is a very nice little toy. He's got some nice articulation. He's got some very nice... he's a very nice transformation. His vehicle mode does look a lot better than Vortex did. I will wholeheartedly admit that. Vortex, unfortunately, did not have as good of a vehicle mode. So yeah, that's basically where I'm gonna make it up. It's basically where I'm making it up. This is so professional, isn't it? But yes, for a total, I will give Revenge of the Fallen Brawl a 20 and not a 25. Wow, he's a horrible toy. An 82 out of 100. And if I don't make a little note, I just checked through my notes and my math is horrible. I scored Vortex's articulation at 24. So he got an 83. Never mind. Cut that part out. So, until tomorrow, this is Malwave with Revenge of the Fallen Brawl, signing out. And the next time you see me, we're going to be digging into the fun parts. See you guys.